I'm afraid we are losing the battle on clear and concise. The annual reports are 8 pages longer this year. Some of it is driven by the new requirements to provide a long list of subsidiary undertakings, some by the new corporate governance requirements, some just by a pure attempt to try and explain the business model better. We are trying to communicate, but unfortunately, there is a lot to contend with vis-a-vis the requirements. Companies are striving to communicate better, and they're using integrated reporting as one of the means to experiment with better communications. 8 companies in our sample describe themselves as preparing an integrated report, which is amazing already. And if you then look at the number of companies that are on the journey and are experimenting with better communications, you will find there is a very large number of companies now talking about broader capitals and how they affect their value creation proposition. Even more interesting, a third of companies now are talking about value creation for wider stakeholder groups, not just the providers of financial capital. Alternative performance measures are widely used in the UK, are now an area of focus for the FRC. The ESMA guidelines have become effective in July, and the FRC has made it abundantly clear that it is going to focus on this area and see whether that indeed the presentation of APMs in the annual reports is compliant with the requirement in the Act to provide fair, balanced and comprehensive portrayal of companies' affairs. Now, it is quite interesting to just look at the highlights pages, for example, and in our sample, 72%, that is a very significant percentage of companies, still give undue prominence to the non-statutory alternative performance measures. Looking ahead to 2016, companies will need to think about many different things. In the first instance, of course, the impact of the new standards. Giving good quality disclosures about the impact of those is going to be extremely important. On the principal risks disclosures, cybersecurity and the impact of Brexit are going to be of particular interest. And, of course, presentation of alternative performance measures. How do companies use them, and how do they achieve the fair, balanced, understandable in corporate governance terms, or in compliance with the statutory fair, balanced and comprehensive? Now, that is going to be a challenge.